Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I've blown it out. Oh, there we are. I'm so sorry, everybody, who was just deafened by my loud-ass voice. Let's crank that up. Welcome back to Fellbrush Ascent. Welcome back to Fellbrush Ascension,
That
episode
was the full
24.
unredacted name.
That's we've got that in writing. That is the full legal name of the campaign that we are running. But yes, we are here. We are here. We last left off with Amund and Shade spending their day in the arena. Amund set up in a tournament, won their first fight, lost their second. Shade set up a Battle of the Bots, was able to defeat, I believe, 3 before finally being knocked down himself, only surviving the one full wave before defeated in the second. Cardia met with some old associates, and Secessia sat in the crowd and didn't even bet on anything. Just sat and watched.
Took notes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of creepy.
You're one to talk. You followed 2 people half across town. Spied on them through the window. You're not one to talk. But yes, we come back. Shade, you wake up in the arena hospital, having been defeated by some robots. Your head is a little sore. Still.
Okay. I inspect my surroundings.
It's a concrete walled, somewhat dark room. There's a little bit of light coming in from, like, kind of the top of the wall.
Okay.
As you get up and you look out, you can see the arena.
Okay. If there's nobody else in this infirmary, he'd probably just stay here until some nurse or somebody comes to get him to tell him that he can go.
At this point, there is nobody here. You
Still
can
wait for a little
hear
bit.
you can hear the odd voice in the hallway. You look out and the door is open a little bit, and you can see people being carried across to other places on stretchers, or in some cases being dragged along.
Okay. Shade will sort of audibly whisper to himself, and he'll say, "What was the point of that?" And he'll kind of look to the ceiling for a moment as if expecting some sort of answer, but it won't linger too long.
You wait, expecting an answer. It doesn't come. And
He'll head out.
yep, you make your way out. You see one of the clerics sort of looks. Oh, you're up. Excellent. You can go out whenever. And
Oh, okay. Thank you.
begins continuing on healing someone
Oh,
else.
I have a question. Do you know where I might find the lightning axe?
The lightning axe.
Yeah. Have you seen him around?
Oh,
I'm looking for him.
that was the that was the new one that joined today, right?
The newcomer, yes.
Uh left some time ago. Not sure where they are now. You'll have to check up
As
in
in
the
left the
stand.
arena
Well, left down
itself.
here.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll take a look around. Thanks. And he'll head out.
Mhm.
He's keeping an eye out for his compadres. Should he see them in the distance?
Roll me a perception.
Okay. It's time to perceive. It's not the greatest. It's a 10.
That's okay. As you make your way out, you see off to the side 5 of those robots that you fought.
Okay.
Um, they look very familiar.
Would they happen to have a two-headed dog with them?
They
Or
do.
not that familiar?
They don't have a 2-headed dog with them.
Okay, just checking.
But they are an extremely familiar model to you.
Okay, he'll go up to him.
As you walk up, you look at them, and it hits you that how didn't you realize this before? You fought these in the village just south of here.
Okay.
You've stood among hundreds of these. Identical. In almost every aspect.
You say almost every aspect. Do I notice an aspect in which they're not the same?
Yes. The numbers on their shoulder.
Hmm. What do the numbers say?
These ones read. Let me get that note. These ones are AB 217.
Okay. He'll stick out his hand, as if to shake. Good fighting out there.
They do not acknowledge you
Like my presence or existence at all.
at all.
Okay. He'll kind of awkwardly put his hand back and sort of nod and continue on walking. As you were. I'll just walk.
They will continue as they were. And you make your way out.
Okay. EB217?
AB
AB. Okay.
217.
Mahaz looks like he's gasping for air over there.
Mahez, calm down. At least he verified this time.
He'll let out. He's looking for the others.
Yep. You make your way up. Amund, it's been a little bit since your encounter with the lightning fast lizard. Where do you go after that?
Um, well, I was thinking, well, after my little encounter, I was going to head back to the inn that we were staying in.
Okay.
It's a central point where we can meet other people, see if the others are there, so on and so forth.
Yep. All right. Um. In that case,
if Kadir's back.
Shade. When
Yes.
you head up, you make your way into the gambling hall again,
Mhm.
and that central front point. Where are you heading?
He's not heading anywhere in particular. He's just kind of roaming around the premises to see if he runs into the others.
Very well.
And he'll
And
also, like, I mean, he'll ask around. If it looks like there's anybody who might be the type of person to be able to direct him, he'd look for that sort of person as well.
so Sasha, how long do you stick around after Shade's fight?
Not too long.
Not too long. Okay.
Oh, actually, there is something Shay is going to do. He's going to pull out a sending stone.
Mhm.
And he's going to speak into it. Hey, Shade here. Are you still around the premises? I'm in the arena. I just left the infirmary.
Who are you sending that to?
He's sending it to Kadir.
Okay.
Do the others also have sending stones now?
The other two do not.
Okay.
The sea elf you are trying to reach is either outside your calling area or.
He'll head back to the inn.
Fair enough.
I was joking, by the way, but
He
I
was just,
don't.
I think he might have lost it. Maybe he forgot to charge his sending stone before he left the house. Who knows?
Unbelievable. So forgetful, Cardia. Seriously, how can you expect to be a reliable leader when you can't even charge a sending stone?
He's a busy guy.
Mars wants to punch me. And he can't.
I mean, he can. He just
Don't
has to pick
tempt
it
him.
up.
He can't because he knows he doesn't get D&D if he does.
Oh, true. You got leverage.
And back in his seat he goes, exactly. That is what I thought.
But yes, Cardio does not currently respond to the sending stone message.
Shay, yeah, you head back to the inn. Sasha, where are you heading after leaving the arena? As unfortunately the four of you have actually all split up.
Uh, Good question. I might look for their local library.
Easy enough to find. There are two, upon asking around, that you are able to locate. One you are not able to get into, however.
Well, obviously, I'm going to go for the one that I can get into.
Yep. So, if you will turn your eyes to Roll20. Let's see if I've remembered this correctly. So, these were the living quarters for those people, which means the library that you will have access to will be down here.
Righto.
Yep. And you're able to make your way there easy enough. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment? Okay. We will come back to you then. Cardia, what are you doing?
I believe I was going in search for the sign up individual.
Which
for
one?
the main arena.
For the main arena? Okay.
Yep.
Yep, so that's still in the arena.
Yep, in the big red arena.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, had you left and come back, or you just gone outside?
I'd just gone outside to talk to the guy.
In that case, apologies. Shade and Successor both probably would have come across you at a point before heading out.
Ooh, okay.
I would simply
Unless I'm
inform-
actively avoiding them, so that way I can ask
Yeah.
questions without...
If he's avoiding us, then that's another thing. But if he's not, then I'd just be informing him that I'm going to a library.
If you're speaking to him, he is in a very open space, easy to see because he has to be, and he will not remove himself from there. So you are able to hide from the others if you wish, but you will have to delay your conversation until after they've gone.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing that at the moment.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
Stealth of dirty 20.
Okay. Now, Shade, you were actively looking for your comrades, so you may make a perception roll.
Okay.
Sasesha, were you looking for them, or are you just headed for a library?
I'm just headed for a library.
Okay, so you may not.
16.
16 will not be enough to notice a wild Cardia sneaking around.
That's okay. He'll head back to the inn because I mean that's where he expects everybody else will be later at some point.
That is fine. So, Cardia, your questions.
So, I'll walk up to the guy. Interesting new attractions you've got.
Oh,
The Warforge.
well, they're
or
hardly
automatons.
new.
How long have you guys been running them?
Oh, 5-10 years now.
Really? Huh. Obviously, I need to, visit the arena city more often.
Clearly.
So are they sentient or are they more?
No, they're base level. No, they. This one sparked a bit of debate at first. They have enough of a soul to make them work and obey commands, but they're not sentient.
Okay. Who does the ordering for them, and where do you get them from?
That comes from one of the upper runners of the arenas.
So basically, I'd need to ask the guildmaster for that information.
The guildmaster would know, among a couple of others that I can point you in the direction of. Yeah.
No, all good. I can ask him, and I'll flick him a gold. Thanks.
Thank you. And he will go back to filling in forms and talking to the other people.
Now, Guildmaster, was he still running ceremonies in the main arena, or was he overseeing stuff in one of the smaller arenas yesterday?
He was in the main arena yesterday. However, you did not see him there today.
Alright, I'm gonna head for the one of the two smaller arenas first. I'll head for the blue one.
Your familiar one, yep. You make your way over there. As you do, you hear a voice. I am back. I have delivered message.
Did they give you any kind of response?
They have acknowledged and will endeavor to work with the remaining survivors.
Understood. Any
Well-
trouble getting through the gate?
No, not particularly.
Alright, I'm doing some investigation stuff. You can either stick with me or the rest of the groups over at, and I'll rattle off the details of the inn.
You don't know that they're there.
I know that's where they're staying.
You know that's where they're staying. You don't know that they're there. You actually don't know where they are.
This is true.
Hmm.
But yes, I'll rattle off the details of the inn anyway, and if you need to get some rest, we've got a room there.
Noted. And he will walk off. Amund. After a short while, you see Shade entering the inn. And Shade, as you enter, you can also see Amund.
He'll point and he'll say, "The lightning axe." That's where I give him a pat on the shoulder. Good work out there. I was surprised to see you fighting out there.
Ah, so you saw me.
I did. Before my ordeal. How did you find it? Oh yeah, I was fighting some
Caliban.
I was fighting some Warforged actually soon after your fight. I was in the waves. Actually, funnily enough, the Warforged that I was fighting, eerily familiar. They're the same model as the ones we came across in that village earlier. But I figure now for the rest of the day, I'll just wait here for the others.
Do you think those Warforged were related somehow?
Hard to say. They're the same model, but I don't know what model numbers the Warforged that I fought or came across in the village were. I did take note of these ones, though. AB217. Also, for my own understanding, Malaga, is that like one string that they all had, or is this like one had A, one had B, one had 2, one had 1, and one had 7?
They all had AB.
Okay.
The one you looked at had 217. They each had a different set
Oh.
of 3 numbers.
Oh, could I have... maybe this is like, I can't do this now, but...
You
if I had
were
known that it was just the
you
one...
were you were close enough to them. You'd have been able to see all 5 numbers. It was
Okay.
217. Hang on, I've got them written here. Was Another one. There it is. 217, 223, 286, 294, and 299.
Okay. He'll rattle off all those to Amanda.
Were the 5 that you saw.
Armand isn't likely to remember any of those, but I will take note.
Don't worry, Shay will remember them. But they're not too much use yet, at least. I don't know, who knows. They definitely didn't have Warforged prior to all of this happening. I think that Arena City, I don't think they used to have Warforged. It's a new edition. I think, unless I'm wrong, correct me, Malachi, but I'm pretty sure I remember when we were there last time, they didn't have Warforged. And then that was a...
When you were there last time, you saw one of the tournament fights. Not one of the wave fights.
Oh, okay. I thought
So-
this time when we came there, it was like noted that was like a, oh, we have Warforged now. But maybe I misremembered that.
No. So, it's... You... I've got to remember the last
Shay
session.
just didn't see any there last time, but he doesn't know. if they
last
were
time you were
Warforged.
there, you didn't see any. Definitely.
Okay, that's all he'll say then.
In case you're not looking at the stream chat, I'm pretty sure it was Thunderaxe because it was slightly different to my opponent's name.
No, it was Lightning Axe.
I remember
Um,
Malachi commenting that you're both lightning.
Yes,
Something like that.
yeah. It was the Lightning Axe and the Lightning Fast Lizard. They were fellow lightning buddies. Excellent. I think in a book here because I wrote down the Mahez, do you have painkillers by any chance? Have any you?
Not near me, but there are some about that. Oh wait, no, I lie. I've got Nurofen.
I don't.
Okay, maybe it was lightning actually.
I
I
need paracetamol.
I don't care what it is. I need to saw my leg off if I don't get something. My knee fucking hurts. Holy shit.
Your leg is okay, Malachi.
It is not. It is not. I'm in pain. I'm in
Anything
so
happen?
much pain. No, it's just been giving me shit lately.
If you check your hole, there'll be painkillers in it.
Oh, there are painkillers in my hole. Fantastic.
Sounds like you need a leg up.
No, I need a leg off. Oh, right. Where? That is that one there. Ba-ba-ba.
I mean, Bob, which do you think could be faster, the jigsaw or the circular saw?
Circular.
Circular. That's the.
And you want it off above or below the knee?
Above the knee, because the knee is the problem.
So, for the references of anybody watching, we are making jokes here. We aren't talking about actually doing an at-home amputation of his leg.
They're not.
Oh,
I
why
fucking
not?
am. I'm in pain. I have no issue with cutting my own leg off so that I am no longer in pain. I don't have it here. But yes, I do believe it was Lightning Axe. I will... Should I find the notes later and be proven wrong, I will correct that at a later date. Now, but where were we? Shade, Secession, excellent. Secession,
Yes.
you have made your way into the library.
Excellent.
You are surrounded by books. Browse to your heart's content.
Yep. I'm just browsing for general history of the city, I guess.
Yep.
Possibly some plans of civic works and things.
You come to realize very quickly that this whole city is a sports city. And thus, 90% of the books in here are to do with various sports or arena fights or, you know, the history of arenas or the history of the arena city. There's not a whole lot of interest in anything other than sports in this city.
I see.
As for blueprints for like civil work, you don't find any of that in here.
Yep.
And Cardia,
Yo.
you make your way into the blue arena. You walk in the door, head up into the stands, and you feel a hand on your shoulder. Well.
Look at who's.
It's your old trainer. Ah, eager are we? Well, I'm sure we can get one arranged for you.
Actually, I was looking for the Master of Ceremonies, but I mean, I'm here if you want to get one of the matches, get one of the exhibition bouts underway.
Ah, we may as well. We have a couple of different events that still need running that could use a masked individual to heighten the bar a bit. And he takes you down and takes you out into the getting ready, the locker rooms as it was. And he hands you a mask.
I'm of course going to examine it before putting it.
It's your mask.
Of course it is.
Or specifically, it is the mask of Alan Cade. From back when he was a popular talent in the Arena City. And he hands you a head covering to cover the mouth, nose, and top of your head, and then you place the mask over the top. Ah, Perfect.
I like this canon that they just use the masks of retired people from the arena to disguise people that don't want their identities revealed.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that. Yep. And you make your way out to the field. And now, remind me again, I believe I have this correct, but remind me again which sports were the ones that you were particularly good at?
Discus, hammer throw, basically anything that required a mixture of dexterity and strength.
Yep, okay. So this one is javelin. And as you make your way out, you see 5 other competing contestants for this particular set. And as I
But again, I'm guessing, despite the fact that they do look like competitors, they don't look like the ones that I was used to competing against back in the day.
You, on brief image, you would not believe them to be what's the term I'm looking for? Up to snuff, I guess. Is the best way that I can put that.
Well, I'll put myself in line with them, give them a polite nod, but not say anything. And I'll either wait for my trainer to do the hype work or for whatever announcer.
Sorry, bear with me. I'm just getting a couple of things sorted on my end.
Oh, good.
Here it is. Okay, so pen is apparently out of ink, which is amazing considering this is a brand new pen.
I mean, I've got
Well, just
4
don't
pens
make them
on my
like they
desk
used
if
to.
you need to borrow one.
No, it's okay. I got a couple more here. It's just this one's being a bitch.
They just don't make them like they used to, with ink in them.
Apparently not. Shit things they are. Anyway. Yes. The announcer calls the audience to pay attention and begins explaining the challenge ahead, the great feats put in by these remarkable athletes, and calls for this exhibition to begin. I believe I said there were 5 other contestants.
Yes.
All right. If you would please roll me a percentile die.
$92.
Hopefully it won't try to roll low.
Could you please roll me a d20, please? Actually, whatever you... add your dexterity to that.
To the D20 roll or to the 92?
No, to your d20 roll.
Okay. Just my flat dex makes that a 23.
23. That becomes that. So, the first contestant throws and hits the... There are five rings on your targets. So the center dot and then 5 outer rings after that.
Yep.
Hits second from the edge. Second one hits one away from the center. Third also hits one away.
Okay, so there's not some bad talent.
Fourth hits... fourth completely misses the board. The fifth contestant hits a bullseye. And you hit 2 away from the center. Fifth contestant is eliminated, as is first contestant. Oh, sorry, fourth contestant and the first.
Yep.
Alright, if you would roll me another percentile.
That's 100.
100.
Yes.
You kidding me?
No.
He almost jinxed his dice.
Some systems 100 is considered 0.
And you scored 100. If you could roll me a dex check.
That's a nat 20. I'm burning all my luck in this one shot, apparently.
For a total of
For a total of 24.
24. Okay.
He's just gonna blow apart the target with this shot.
Oh, no, sorry, that is incorrect. That is that. You did that. Actually, and okay. Eucardia hit the edge of the target. Watch his mind fall apart as he tries to understand my madness. The second contestant, so there's 2, 3, and 5 left. Contestant 2 misses completely. 3 lands 1 away, and 5 lands 2 away. Contestant 2 is eliminated. You're still in this, just. If you would roll me another percentile die.
84. And I'm assuming you want another dex check.
Correct.
21.
So what was it? 84?
Yep.
And 21?
Yes.
That one's a... There he is. That's enough. Contestant 3 misses completely. Cardia and contestant 5 hit a bullseye. The final throw. You would give me your last percentile check.
90 on the dot and a nat 20 for the...
For a total of 24, right?
Yes.
I may have spoken too soon. I've spoken too soon. You both hit second from the edge.
I really don't know how your number system works.
No, you don't. That's the beauty of my number system.
No doubt the system works perfectly fine. It's just Malachi doesn't know how to count.
Oh no, I know how to count. I know exactly how to count. I have a very specific system in mind for this particular event. If you would roll one more.
$66 and 17.
Claudia, your javelin lands one away from the bullseye. Giving you second place as your opponent lands the bullseye.
I'll walk over, shake his hand.
And he will shake yours and he will say to you, "Have a good arm."
It's a bit out of practice, but
Good enough to
didn't
keep
do
up
too
with the
bad
rest of
considering
us.
I haven't. Kind of like riding a bike. I mean, I hadn't thrown a javelin in over 30 years.
Impressive. Impressive. And he'll head off. The announcer will call for a short recess, and you are able to head back out to the locker rooms where you may rest for a moment.
I'm assuming at some point my former trainer is going to walk back in.
He will, funnily enough, yes. Bit rusty, are we?
I mean, I've mainly been using swords and bows. I hadn't picked up a javelin since I was last your student. So all in all, I'd say I did pretty well.
I'd certainly say so. Though, can never hurt to practice. Any...
That final contestant was pretty good near the end there. Matched me shot a few times and then pulled ahead.
That is... Kaman. Kaman is the best we have at the moment.
What's he like in my other events if he's in any of them?
Javelin is his specialty. I'm sure you can understand that someone with this as their specialty only just beating somebody who is several decades out of practice doesn't bring us the greatest amount of joy.
I can understand that. Most of the other ones, when I was walking up to join them, didn't think they had what, some of the competitors I used to go against had.
It is rare to see so many people miss a target in one event. But that is what we're working with right now. Thus the need for more experienced athletes to come in and assist.
I'm just here for the exhibition matches. Speaking of, if we've got time, I'm happy to do one more if there's another event that I used to do.
No. But we'll send word when the next one is lined up.
Alright. Take off the mask and then just hold it up. I'll hold on to this and put it in my pack.
Excellent.
I suppose you know where the guild master is, by the way.
Probably attending one of the many meetings that were scheduled for today now that the city is on the ground again.
That's right. Damn.
You could probably find him at the mayor's office, but the chance of
Actually-
seeing him would be difficult.
You have your hand in everything. Or at least you try to.
Try to.
The wave fights in the big arena.
Yes.
A while back, you guys added some basic Warforged models into the mix.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know where you got them from?
Guy. Oh, what was his name? Yeah, there was a big fuss about it. He rummages through his notes. I want to say his name was Hess. Braxis Hess? Or something like that.
I've heard that name before.
Oh yeah, he's a big time Warforged creator. One of the best.
You don't say. Since you've been on the ground, has the city sent out any guards to check any of the neighboring villages?
I'm pretty sure that's what all the meetings today are about. We've been on the ground
I
for
need to get to that meeting.
good luck. I have no power there.
Do you know at least where it's being held?
As I said, if you head to the mayor's office, you might find them, but that's the best I can tell you.
That's all I need, and I'll see you at the next match.
Indeed.
And Cardia's going to take off at a sprint.
Yeah. You're heading for the mayor's office?
Yep.
Shade and Amund, what are you doing for all this time? Well, it is just the two of you.
I think Shade and Amund would have started our own small tabletop campaign at the inn while we wait for the others to come back. Shade is painting his little figurine.
So who's
I'll just,
DMing?
I'll just sort of while we're there, and we're sort of like, conversing and stuff. I'm a little bit like, so did you see that guy that beat me?
Do I remember who it was?
You would absolutely remember. You were
Was it the
you were
lizard?
conscious for his fights. Yes, it was the lightning fast lizard.
I do remember, yes. The lightning fast lizard.
Do you, know them?
I know of them, but nothing more than that. I know that they went on to win the entire championship.
You also know that you saw them fighting last time you were in. Because
That I do know.
they fought
And they
against
did not win.
They did not. They fought against the Golden Purge and lost last time.
Yes, yes, yes. They were also in the last tournament that I remember seeing here, where they fought against the Golden Purge and lost. Why do you ask?
I know my name.
They know your name.
You know my
As
name.
in, you introduced yourself and now they know? Or do you mean something else?
Oh, no. No, they know my name. Not
You're
like
actually,
them.
you're Amund,
They
your
know
name.
my name. They know my name. Amund, yes. They know my name.
You didn't introduce yourself to anyone as Amund, did you?
No, not at the arena.
That's very peculiar then. Why do you suppose that is?
Don't know.
Did you ask?
No, they disappeared.
In a lightning flash, I presume. Okay, that's quite strange. The lightning fast lizard knows Amund. I don't know what to make of that. Micah, how much information do I have about the lightning fast lizard in general? Do I just know them as a competitor and that's it, or do I have anything
You just
extra?
know of them as a competitor. That is the only
Okay.
information you've ever received on the lightning fast lizard.
Shade is just surprised. He doesn't have any thoughts about it.
Maybe Kadir knows something. They've been around the place a long time.
That's true. I also have a suspicion. Well, I know that Kadir has a lot of knowledge. He knows more than he lets on.
I mean, there have been people around that I have told my name, so it's possible. Very strange. Not in this city.
We may have to ask him. The last time I checked in, I sent him a message over the sending stones. Just to check if he was somewhere in the city. But I don't think he's replying. He might be on his own little adventure down there somewhere. I can only imagine what kind of antics he's getting up to. Only good things, I hope.
Shade, Amund. As you are having this discussion, you hear, "Hello again. Nice figurine."
Ooh, thank you. Shuck, would you like one?
No, thank you.
How goes it?
Well,
Did you speak to any of the other party members recently?
I saw Kadir
Oh, where did you see Kadir?
outside.
Outside any particular building?
Outside in the street. I wasn't paying attention. I was coming back.
Ah, okay.
I saw.
Okay.
I think he was going to an arena.
He was going towards the arena. Okay.
Towards an arena. That's all he said.
Okay. All right. Well, he's probably fine. Would you like to join us?
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Shark. I'm curious. Where do you hail from?
Well, we didn't really have a name for it. Middle of a forest.
Okay.
We had a small group there.
Far forest or nearby forest?
Somewhat nearby, somewhat far. Not this country, but neighboring.
Okay. I guess with your speed, not that far might be quite far for me.
Mm,
Actually, speaking of which, how fast can you move?
very.
That
Would
I
you like
noticed. I
to
was
race?
impressed. Oh, yes. On one condition.
Hmm.
Give me a head start.
I will give you 1 hour.
1 hour to get... Okay, what's our destination? Where are we racing to?
Round the outer ring of streets in the city.
Okay, I like it. I'll get started, and I guess whoever is the first to get back here is the winner.
Indeed.
Okay,
And you make your way
I'll
out.
see you. I'll see you later. He starts sprinting.
He starts spreading just straight up rip.
He's gonna tire himself out. 10% of the way around, he's just gonna be like.
What is your walking speed?
His walking speed is 25 feet. He's not fast, but he does have long strider, which he would definitely cast on himself.
Okay, so
So let me give you the deets. Let me just figure this out.
I think long strider's like 4 times or something crazy.
no, it's only an increase by 10 feet.
Yeah, and that's it.
Oh
and
my
I
god,
think
I get that as a class feature.
Yeah, I do also have it as an elven lineage thing, but despite that, even though I can use it over and over again, I'm pretty sure I can't stack it. So I think I just get 10 feet, and that's it.
Yeah, so you get a one use that lasts an hour, and then you can cast it once, which will last an hour.
Okay, yeah.
Because you have spell slots now.
Yeah. I have to long rest before I can use it again. He will use it, so he has 35.
So 35
speed.
feet.
And he's dashing every turn.
Yep. Okay, so 70 feet around every 6 seconds. Let me just pull up a calculator here, just for laziness' sake. So what do we say? 35 feet. Every 6 seconds.
70 feet every 6 seconds.
Oh, sorry,
Just
70.
dashing.
No, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, so 70 every 6 seconds. So you're moving at 11.6 repeating feet a second.
Sure.
Your opponent. Once.
It's like a math question now. How far? If I get a 1 hour head start,
You get 1
do you know
hour.
what the length of the ring is? How many feet?
I haven't mathed it out. But I can tell you what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Because your opponent... Where is he? There he is.
Where is he? Is exactly what Shade said.
Okay. So, that's doubled, and this one lasts 10 minutes, I believe. So, for the first 10 minutes, your opponent is running at 27.5 feet a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Every second they move nearly as fast as most people do.
In a full turn, yes. Actually, faster than Shade does normally. Every single second. So, and it probably takes you... Realistically, it takes about 3 or 4 hours to run the entire length of the outside.
At my speed.
At your speed.
Okay. Well, actually, just pick a concrete number for me, just for fun.
Pick a
3 or 4
concrete...
hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, give me an exact 4 hours. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Split the difference. 3.5, just to fuck with you.
Okay.
I was about to say the funny thing is after 2 hours his speed would half. Because his 2 uses of Long Strider would be done by then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get 1 use, and then I can cast it, and I can only cast it, I think, one time.
Once.
So that's right.
Yes. So
So
your
that means,
first 2 hours, you're at 70 feet around. After that, you're at 50 around.
Did you say you get it from your race?
Well, if I was running for 2 hours,
Yeah,
at my
he
speed,
gets
if it
it
took
from
me
his
2 hours
elven
to run
lineage.
halfway around. Well, actually, yeah, I would be at a not. I wouldn't be halfway, but yeah, if it takes me 4 hours. Okay. After 2 hours, I am only running at 50 feet per 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, did I do that wrong? Hang on, wait, I might have been wrong. My math. No.
The only
For my
reason why I'm
character.
The only reason why I'm saying is if it's a racial thing, usually, and I say usually, spells that you get from racial features can be cast using any spell slots you have.
Yes, that's correct. That's why he gets 2.
Okay.
Yes, that's already been taken into account.
Yeah, because I'm a level 4 fighter and a level 1 warlock. I have like not a huge amount of stuff yet. Because I'm splitting a little bit.
I was incorrect.
About what?
It is not 27.5 feet he's moving at.
Per second. You can do it per 6 seconds if you want.
It's
Per
30,
turn.
It's 32.5 a second.
Okay.
My God.
Yeah, he's moving at
What is he, a bloody centaur?
Not quite. Goliath. And he is running at 195 feet around.
Okay. You can leave this information with me. This is enough for me to derive the value the length of the circle, and if he would overtake me, when he would overtake me.
You go for it. You go for it. I'm gonna let you have
Okay.
fun with that.
Okay.
And remember, yeah, after that first hour, he coming. So realistically, it's an hour per quarter.
Well,
Not quite, but you know,
because
putting
I
it
slow
basically,
down,
yeah, you
so.
slow down. But putting
But I
it
have enough
basically.
information to the 70 feet per 6 seconds for 2 hours,
Mhm.
plus the 50 feet per 6 seconds for the remaining 1.5.
Mhm.
I can use all of that to figure out the
Yep.
size of the circle.
Yep.
And the rest of the stream is Baronade working out maths.
Yeah, he can have
Just
fun
one
with
sec.
that.
I'll give you the results very
And he
shortly.
doesn't even get to roll the shiny math rock.
Secesha,
Yes.
you've been looking for books. Is there anything else you want to do at this time?
Well, after spending a reasonable amount of time here, I might see about getting into the other library that I can get to. See what's required to get in there.
You would have been told that the other one is blocked off and is for exclusive use to the athletes, as it is in the dormitories of the athletes. Would you like to
I'd
sign
have
up to be an athlete?
I'm sitting there thinking I'd have to become an athlete in order to do that.
Mm-hmm.
How long do I have to be an athlete to get access to it? And when can I stop being one after signing up?
Well, you would have to excel at a sport or the arena fights. You would then have to find a trainer or someone to represent you or vouch for you. Then you would have to pay for your room. And once you've done all of that, then you would be able to get access to the library. But you would have to sign a contract with your representative or trainer to keep you on as an athlete for an extended period of time.
How hard would it be to identify an athlete that already lives there and seduce them?
Um, I'm gonna need a roll for this.
I would also like to use
This man-
suggestion to help with that.
Okay, that's a whole different kettle of fish. Because
So the suggestion
hang on,
would
hang
be
on,
that they
hang
want
on,
to take me.
hang on. Okay. So the first thing you're going to need to do is locate an athlete and not
Yes.
a fan.
Correct.
So let's start with that. Where would you like to search for an athlete?
Do I know where the athlete's village is?
You do.
I will start there.
Okay. Now, I believe, Mahez, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I said it was like this group of buildings here, right? Is that ringing any bells for you? You are muted.
I actually thought it was this grouping here, and this
This
was
group-
part of like
Yes.
the
Yeah. That's right area. So yes, you would know what's up here. You would be able to make your way there.
Yep.
You make your way there, and you will see hordes of people, all yelling and screaming and fangirling and boying over their respective athletes, all trying to get autographs.
And I can't just go into the village area.
No, you cannot. Because
And
that is where the
arena, it
library
would be
is.
Something and the arena would be similar.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Malachi, I sent you a question on Discord.
Well, that was rude. What'd you do that for? Fucking Tanuk.
Just because that'll get past the YouTube censorship doesn't mean I don't know what you said. Yeah.
Oh no, I know you know what I said. I also know you know it'll get past the YouTube censorship. um Not that I noticed. Your second question, possibly. And yes. Also, I love how he said, I sent you a question on Discord. He sent me 3 questions on Discord. 3. Not 1, 3.
I didn't want to disrupt the flow of.
I'm sorry. No, that was partially my fault. I wasn't checking them. That being said, you're the people person. It's your job to talk to the people, not me.
Because Sashir doesn't know much about this town, wouldn't know too many places to find said athletes outside of, the places that everyone's going to know.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore swamp them.
Yep. You are very much an outsider, and you will have a very difficult time. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but you're going to have a very hard time isolating an athlete, seducing them, and casting suggestion without anybody noticing.
Because I'm assuming that there's lots of guards around the area to stop people just getting in and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
This entire city is focused around the athletes. That is this entire community that you are now finding yourself within.
quick mini heads up. The maths is all done, so whenever you want me to...
Oh yeah,
reveal the
hit me
result.
with it.
Alright, would you like him? I can do the little spiel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... here are the information that's used to determine the size of the circle, which is hilariously large.
Mhm.
So, because Shade moves at 70 feet per 6 seconds, so that's one round,
Mhm.
in a minute he moves 700 feet. So for 2 hours he's going to be moving 700 feet per minute, and then he's going to be moving 500 feet per minute for the remainder of his run.
Yep.
Now, since it takes 3.5 hours total for him to complete the circuit, we know that it's going to take 1.5 hours of him running at 500 feet to complete the rest of it. So, 700 feet per minute for 2 hours is 84,000 feet, and then 500 feet per minute for 1.5 hours is another 45,000 feet. So this ring that he's running is 129,000 feet in length. That's the total perimeter of the circle that he has to run, and that
Yep.
takes him 3.5 hours. So now there are two interesting questions. Number one, how long does it take for Shuck to overtake him, or catch up with him and then overtake him, and then how long does it take him to finish the entire ring? So he moves at 32.5 feet per second, which means that he runs at, if you multiply that by 60, 1,950 feet per minute. And I'm assuming he just runs this the entire way through.
No.
So then I just did a little...
No, I did clarify that.
doesn't?
No. So it is that for the first hang on. I was wondering if I had miscommunicated that. Yes, no. So it is that for the first... it's that for the first 10 minutes.
Oh, that's only for the first 10 minutes.
Yes.
I will come back with this information.
Wait,
Wait, then what is it after the 10 minutes?
It drops down to 110 feet around every 6 seconds.
Okay.
So 1,100 in a minute.
That's after 10 minutes. Okay.
Yep.
All right, never mind. Scrap that. I will come back with...
Yeah.
all the other information that's related to how long it takes Shade is correct,
Mhm.
but I have to redo my fun little extra calculations.
Okay.
By the way, we did specify a few times that the arena city is huge.
Is huge. Yes.
Verifiably large.
Verifiably large. Absolutely. This is a city. So yes, all these tiny little buildings that you're seeing are so much bigger.
I guess I'm gonna try and go to a pub near the athletes district or somewhere that they might go to pick up people. As probably the easiest way to get an athlete to initiate
Mm-hmm.
something.
That's realistically the route you needed to go. It is the only real time where they can get out and sort of socialize with the fans. Typically, and you'll notice this when you get there, there are several guards around still. But they're more so just to break up any fights. The athletes know that if they go out here, that they're, they do so at their own risk.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for starters. I do have 20 charisma, so I am both have a good personality and look attractive.
Okay. You are also a snake person, however.
I look mostly human. I just have patches of scales.
But yes. Give me a... Give me performance.
Uh, 21.
Okay.
Yeah, 21. Took me a minute to find it on the sheet. 'Cause performance. Yeah, there it is.
Let me pull up, say... Well, you know what? For someone as you would hope insightful as some of these athletes, they're not noticing shit. You are able to seduce one of them. And one of them has found you attractive.
Excellent. Yeah, I will.
He's also extremely drunk.
That is fine.
He comes up and he, like, rests an arm on your shoulder. How you doing?
Internally, oh, lovely. Externally, oh, I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Oh, terrible. Terrible. I gotta wait a whole nother day now. Why?
Oh, and what's
Because
that
I want to
for?
bring in some new guy. Some nobody nobody's ever heard of. Wearing a mask. Ridiculous.
Oh, it is absolutely ridiculous.
Sort of sits down at a table and offers you a seat.
I will take the seat for now.
Mm-hmm.
I will pander to his ego.
Mm-hmm. He spends the entire time bitching about some masked guy who's going to be joining their event, and he's not happy about it because it means he has to wait.
At some point, I am going to try and stealthily use suggestion to get him to take me to the library as somewhere quiet for us to continue.
Um, you are, let's see, you are surrounded by people on one hand. On the other hand, most of them are drunk and making a lot of noise. I'm gonna say, give me a flat charisma check to see if you can cast it without being heard.
15.
Okay. And it's a save, yes?
Yep.
That
Wisdom
is
save.
wisdom save. What's the what's the save? I think I've covered it, but what's the save?
16.
Yeah, it's a 21. So he will resist
Doesn't he
it.
have disadvantage for being drunk?
You know what? I'm going to grant you that. I forgot about that. Disadvantage is a 17.
Son
It's a
of a bitch.
15 on the dice. He has resisted. I do believe, given he has resisted, let's see. Can hear and understand you. Must sound reasonable. Harmful acts and the spell. Failed save. I don't actually know if they know that you've casted suggestion on them.
No.
But he is gonna look at you and go, look, nah. Nah, I'm sorry, I can't take you there. Only the athletes are allowed in there. I could maybe look up a book for you if there's something you're looking for, but I can't take you in there.
I'm just looking for city plans and, famous works that have been done throughout the city.
City plans. You're not gonna find. You're not gonna find things like that in our library. Our library's all history of the athletes, things like that. Yeah. It's all
Fair
sports
enough.
books here. Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must go home and sleep.
Oh, all right. Well, you have a good one. You come find me
You
again.
too. Oh, I
I'll be
may.
at the Blue Arena. 2 days. 'Cause I have to wait.
Yes, and such a pity it is. Ta-da. And I will head back to the inn.
Fair enough. How are your calculations coming along, Baronade?
I think I'm done.
You think you're done?
Yeah, I've done the last little bit. Okay. Already explained how long it is. It's 129,000 feet. It takes Shade a total of 3.5 hours, as you mentioned. So there's two interesting questions. How long does it take in total for Shuck, which will be the last part that I'll do? And how long does it take him to catch up to Shade? Because they're both moving at different speeds. Like he has a head start, and then Shuck moves, but they're both moving at different rates.
Yeah.
So I just did a bit of algebra. It takes Shuck 1 hour and 15 minutes and 50 seconds to catch up to Shade before he overtakes him. And it takes him a total of 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 32.7 seconds to finish the entire loop, which is over twice as fast as it takes Shade.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
There you go. yeah. Shuck.
The extra little bits of like after 10 minutes he changes speed and all this stuff. I had to do a lot of extra formulas.
Yep. So yes,
How many
it's
feet did you say?
129,000. So
according to
it's about like all the way around.
29,000.
Yeah, so it's about 40 kilometers around.
Yeah, that's about 40 kilometers.
Yes, it's about 40 kilometers around. So it is a very large city, but that is obviously going all the way around the outside of the city.
That was fun.
I'm glad you had fun.
Absolutely.
Cardia.
Crazy distance.
Yo.
Which means it would take the average person 8 hours to walk around it.
Pretty much. and that's assuming they don't stop. So
Mhm.
the average person would take much more than that because they would have to stop to rest.
Cardia, yes. What are you up to at this time?
I was heading to the mayor's place, remember?
Correct. So you've now given where the mayor's place is. Yes. At some point during this time, you will see Shade and Shuck run past.
Man just can't sit still and keeps walking.
And yes, you were able to make it to the mayor's place, which is this building here.
Maybe ping that again. I didn't see that.
Why not? Do better.
Ah, there. Yep. Guards standing out front.
Very much so. Quite the array of guards, actually.
Evening, gents.
Business.
I need to speak with the mayor in regards to the current meeting. My name's Cartier. I was one of the people who helped bring the city down.
He doesn't say anything. He just turns and walks inside, closing the door behind him. You stand out there for about 5-10 minutes before he comes back out. Come with me.
Go follow him in.
And he takes you up 2 flights of stairs and into a large meeting room. In this room, the mayor, the guildmaster, captain of guard, Caldera, Ashtok, in quite a state, as you've finally seen him. He is missing an arm and a leg on his right side. As well as 15 to 20 other noble looking peoples, all sitting around a table arguing effectively. And as you walk in, they all stop and look at you.
I'll first turn to Caldera, sir, and then, turn to the table at large and bow. Sirs.
Okay. Yep.
Apologies for interrupting this meeting. It's just, after seeing something in the arena city today, I may have some relevant information before you start sending guards out to villages.
Speak.
So from what I can gather, the Arena City had purchased some very basic Warforged models for the wave combat from an individual.
That is correct. That happened quite some
The-
time ago.
More recently, while the city was up in the air, the village to the south appears to have either been converted or replaced entirely by Warforged that look identical to the ones you use for wave combat in construction.
You see Caldera immediately turn to the Arena City's Guildmaster and to the mayor and captain of the guard and just nod to them. And Ashtuk whispers something in Caldera's ear. And was there anything else? This is the mayor speaking. Is there anything else?
Nothing of relevance at the moment. Just that again, in regards to bringing down the other capitals, we are looking for a device within the city to bring down the next.
We have been informed. Thank you. And he waves you out.
I'll politely bow to everybody again and slip out.
Almost as soon as the door closes, the arguing continues.
Is there anybody waiting for me just outside the door?
Yes, the guard who let you in.
Damn. I was going to try and listen in for a few moments. I will try and listen in as he's escorting me away.
Roll me
Just to get an idea
perception at disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage is 22. Because I rolled 12 and 19 and it's a plus 10.
You hear pineapple freight train olives. As you walk down away from the door.
Spelled against eavesdropping.
I was thinking a margarita mix.
You do not put olives in margarita.
Oh, but you definitely put a freight train in there.
No, that's just what it hits like if you make it right.
And yes, you are escorted out. And somewhere a bit later, you see Shuck return, and then sometime after that, Shade finally returns.
You alright there, Shade? It looks
That
like
guy's
you've been.
fast.
It looks like you've been walking for a day.
I've been running for 3.5 hours. I need
That's
I
not
need a rest.
healthy.
I wonder how many calories he burned. I need to eat. He's gonna have a meal since they're at an inn, and then he's gonna pass out.
I'm just gonna offer him a beer.
He will drink it. He will scull it.
Roll me a con save.
Best thing for when you're dehydrated.
Alright, con save. Alright. It's not bad, 22.
All right. You're only a little tipsy after sculling a drink on an empty stomach.
After running for 3.5 hours
Mhm.
straight.
Not dehydrated at
Do
all.
not try this at home, kids. These are professional idiots.
There's definitely idiots. And Sesha, you're heading back to the inn?
Correct.
Now, given your escapades, yeah, you'll be getting back after Shuck and Sesha have... after Shuck and Shade have made it back. So you will head into this site. Cardia, what are you doing?
I've delivered the small bit of information I have. I am heading back to the inn. I apparently have an event tomorrow.
You don't know anything about any events at this stage?
Oh, right. I don't. I'm
Correct.
assuming I have an event tomorrow because, I know my trainer.
You have been informed of nothing at this stage, and you make your way back to the tavern. Sesha, you're in first, as Shade is drinking and eating with Shuck and Amund.
Glug.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to do?
Not particularly.
Okay. And Cardia, you are not too far behind. And you also see Shade, Amund, and Shuck sitting together. And Sesha, who has come in doing whatever Sesha is doing.
Reading a book.
I'm just going to kind of nod to the group and then head up to the room.
Gonna go up to the room if I see him come in.
Yep. I will follow you two first then. Cardia enters. Sesha not too far after.
Eventful day?
Not particularly. Mainly just watching Amund make a attempt and Shade make a different attempt. He actually did better than I expected. And then visiting libraries or trying to visit one of them, but can't get in, not an athlete. And doesn't really have what I'm looking for anyway, which has been, apart from city histories, layouts, blueprints, civic works, that sort of thing. Haven't been able to find much. You?
Following leads here and there. Civic blueprints. They won't be part of any library in the Arena City. You might find them at the mayor's office, but you'd need a request form for it.
Well, I'm a foreigner to these lands, Back home we keep, blueprints, yes. Admittedly, you can't just check them out or anything like that, but you can at least look at them in the libraries.
No, the mayor's office handles all the civic planning here. Well, He says he handles it all. Most of it's complicated, but yeah, you're not going to find stuff like that in any of the libraries here.
As I found, yes, the city seems very orientated about its athletes, which, they serve their purpose.
But you wanted to get into the athletes' library.
Yeah, well, I was hoping they might have some of the, city history, civic blueprints, things like that.
I'm going to rummage around in my pack and then toss Secesher a rather worn-looking token.
And what is this for?
That'll get you into the athletes' library.
I'll go have a look there tomorrow then.
Just try and make sure you get one of the librarians who are just happy if you flash it and don't take too close a look at it.
I'll try.
And if anybody asks too many questions, you found it in the wilderness.
I see. So I don't know you?
You don't know how you came by that token, is all I'll say.
Very well. Are we having a nighttime meal before bed?
I'll just have a large breakfast tomorrow. Today has left a bitter taste in my mouth.
I understand. At which point Sashia will curl up on the bed.
Shade.
Yeah.
Amund. Sorry, go ahead, Cardi.
Cardi is just going to find one of the corner walls where he can observe the rest of the room, put his back to it, and he's gonna meditate.
Yeah, Shade and Amund. As you're downstairs eating and drinking, is there anything else you're doing before your night comes to a
Shade
close?
will take a short rest if you can afford to.
It is late
But-
at night. You can take a long rest soon.
Oh, he will long rest then. Yeah, he
Yeah.
needs to recover those.
Yeah.
He's passing out. He's going to bed early.
Yep. No, it's not early at this point. You've been out for like pretty much the whole day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess he was running for a large chunk.
I was gonna say you went out. You went to the arena. You spent a whole bunch of time in the arena, and then came out from there, and then
Yeah.
immediately went on another 3.5 hour long run. You spent a vast chunk of your day outside already. But yes, no, absolutely. You can head up to the room and take a rest. Amund, will you be doing something similar?
Something similar. When I get up to the room, I just wanted to ask Adair if can I ask you about something for a moment?
Kadir opens one eye, kind of glaringly. Yes.
I'm not going to ask where you go during the day because that's your own business. But you seem to know this area really well.
I know this entire land well. I was born and raised here.
I fought this guy in the arena. He called himself the Lightning Fast Lizard.
Yes, I'm familiar with them.
I managed to catch up with him after the match, congratulate him on a good fight. He seems to know my name, my real name.
He has a knack for knowing things. It unnerves most of his fans as well.
Ah, so I guess that's just kind of his thing. Well, quite mysterious.
That's within what you would know, yep.
Keeping it as vague and ambiguous as possible, because that's all I'd know
Mm-hmm.
is the vague and ambiguous.
Yep.
Well, I guess it shall stay a mystery for the foreseeable future.
That's probably for the best. Just don't go near their house when they're having an argument.
Yes, they were having a rather heated argument when I met them. They did seem to work it out, though.
He won against her, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't an argument. You'll know when an argument hits, and then I'm just gonna close my eye and go back to meditation.
Armand is just gonna clamber into his bed.
Shortly after, Shuckle.
Like you said, the bed was like a bunk, was it?
No, two separate, just standard beds.
No, they were separate beds.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
And yes, shortly after, Shuck will also enter. And he will lay down in front of the door. And all of you may take a long rest.
And now you would like everyone except for Shade to mute to deafen.
Probably.
And now I would like everyone, except for Cardia, to deafen.
Ooh, good luck. Have
Oh.
fun.
He's flipping the script.
I can't make myself too predictable. And are they gone?
Would assume so.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I have. Okay, excellent. You hear a squeak as a little mouse has snuck into the room.
I will watch the mouse.
And the mouse will creep in. And climb over Shuck and run along the floor towards you. And it will climb up into your bag. And then it will climb out and make its way up to the window. And this is just after you've woken up. I should clarify.
Yep.
So just before Shade wakes up, but just after you've woken up.
Does it stop him wait at the window, or does it just climb up to the window and then disappear?
As it climbs up to the window, it is snatched up by Crowley, who will throw it out the window. And Crowley is going to perch on the window. Not saying a word.
I'm going to check inside my pack quickly.
You have a letter.
Open it.
Now bear with me 1 second. Welcome
Hello.
back, Shade.
Hello. Shade only return. Spicy.
Shade, as you awaken from your meditation, you look across
Mm-hmm.
and you are able to hear scratching on the window above you. You see
What do I see? Can I look?
a black raven with a very fucked up wing
Ooh.
and half its face missing. You see Crowley.
Yes. Our little friend.
Now, Cardia,
Do I see anything else?
as you have noticed Shade waking up, do you wish to hide what you have discovered, or will you share your knowledge?
I read the letter and then decide. Because I don't see what I read so far.
That's because I haven't told you yet.
Ah,
Because you have only found the letter at this point that you have noticed that Shade is
yes,
waking
so
up.
I will be reading it, keeping it to myself for now, but
The letter reads as follows. That is your letter.
alright, I will not be sharing that. I shall tuck it back into the envelope and put the envelope back in my bag.
God, this party and its secrets. You, Shade, see Cardia pull a letter from his bag, read it, and stuff it back into his bag.
You sly devil, is what I think to myself, but he doesn't say anything. Everything all right, Kadir?
Fine. Just checking over some things. It's good to see you back, I say to Crowley.
She will nod to you.
Shade will kind of stretch, but he'll chill for the next while. Just kind of keep a lookout.
Chuck is blocking anybody from actually being able to open the door at the moment, aren't they?
Correct.
I'll look over to Crowley. Is it a long drop on the other side of that window?
She'll sort of look out. Then she'll sort of like twirl her head about a bit. Not a yes, not a no, but sort of a
Alright. I didn't have dinner last night. I'm gonna go downstairs, so I'll wander over to the window. I will ask Crowley to move to one side.
She'll jump out of the way for you.
I will stick the top half of my body with my bow out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And then use its ladder thing to create a ladder from the window down to the ground.
Fair enough. All of which is easy enough to do.
Yep. I'll then look to Shade. See you downstairs, and I'll climb down.
Shade will nod, but he will wait for the others to wake up.
As you make your way down, you see the mouse has been dropped rather brutally onto a sharp object.
Crowley followed me down.
Crowley is still sitting in the windowsill at this particular time.
I'm gonna look up at the windowsill and just go, really? Killing the messenger?
She's gonna fly down, sort of as if to challenge you. She's gonna. It's all coming through here. I'm so sorry to everybody who can hear that. Our neighbors are rude. She's sort of defiantly. She's gonna pick up the dead mouse, like unimpale it, and then impale it through the stomach. And then fly back up to the windowsill. You are muted.
I see your time away wherever you were hasn't mellowed you, and then I'm just gonna wander around to the front of the inn and walk in.
Mm-hmm. You make your way in. There's nobody really paying attention at this point. They're all sort of drinking the usual. You're able to score yourself from some food for, pardon me, for an early breakfast.
Yep. I'll
Um,
take my tray, I'll go somewhere, I'll sit down, and before I dig in, I'm gonna pull out my sending stone and, hey Caldera, if you're awake or when you get this, sorry for interrupting the meeting before. It was just I thought it was relevant information.
You will hear back. It's fine. It was relevant. we will discuss it more at a later date once we get permission to act. You can sort of hear him gritting his teeth as he says this.
Bureaucracy, you got your hands tied at the moment, sir?
Something like that. Shade,
Yes.
you have just watched Cardia jump out the window and
Mhm.
climb out. What are you doing?
Not a surprise to him by this point. He's just waiting with the others. He's just going to be there on the off chance that some sneaky assassin makes their way back into the room with the others here. He's going to be here for that this time. So he's just going to remain with the others until they awaken.
Yep.
Unless he's needed for something, but he's just going to remain here and just keep a watchful eye out. But he's not like actively doing anything outside of that.
Very well. Chuck will be the first to awaken.
Okay.
Amund and Sesha will awaken shortly after. Is there anything you want to do, the three of you, for the morning? As we will wrap up shortly after that. Oh, I just realized I'm such a fool. The other two are deafened. Lol.
Yep.
I
They've been doing this
am.
entire time.
They have been. I mean, it's fine because they've needed to be, but I should get them back. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking type to save my life.
Apparently not.
There we go. Amund, Sesha, you both awaken. Cardia is not in the room. Shuck is already awake, as is Shade. And a crow sits on the windowsill. Half its feathers missing on its entire left wing, a skeletal body, half its face missing, just bone and rot.
Oh, aren't you a pretty birdie?
It caws.
I assume our illustrious leader has gone somewhere?
I saw him
Yes.
walk outside via the windowsill. I assume he's downstairs. I think he was trying to avoid disturbing Shuck.
I apologize. I sleep elsewhere.
No worries at all. But Kadir didn't seem bothered. In fact, he had a little grin on his smile when he got the chance to climb out of that window and have it be justified. It's the adventurer in him.
Is there anything the three of you would like to do?
I think he would like to head downstairs now that we're up and about.
I'm gonna
Let's
hold
see
my
what's-
hand out to the bird.
Bird.
Palm up or palm down?
Arm up.
Okay. She's gonna bite you in the hand.
No, you're being playful.
She's gonna take a chunk Oh god, what's a stat? Does dirty 20 hit you?
Yes, a dirty 20 will hit me.
Yes. You're taking 6 points of
As it dies.
taking 6 points of piercing damage as she takes a small bit out of your palm.
Oh, that's adorable. I'm gonna go downstairs, have breakfast, and then go off towards the library that I want to go to.
Fair enough. And Amund, your plans?
Yeah, go down for some breakfast.
Good answer, breakfast. All right, that's where we're gonna leave it. You all make your way downstairs. You'll be able to have your desired breakfasts. Cardia already waiting down there for you. We will come back to this. We'll come back to this next week. Thank you all for joining us once again.
Yeah. Also, before we end, I have to correct something. I
Correct
made a
something.
mistake.
You made a mistake.
Shuck. The race is actually closer than it seemed. Shuck would have caught up to and overtaken Shade at 2 hours 27 minutes.
Yes. Yeah.
I forgot to add like a full hour when I was
You
doing
forgot
that.
to add the hour where he was waiting.
Yeah, I'll post the whole write-up
I was gonna
first in
say,
Discord for anybody who wants to see the numbers.
It took Shuck an hour and 27 minutes to catch up. It was 2 hours and 27 minutes into the race when Shuck caught up.
Yes.
I understood that. However, I do understand why people may have missed that particular. However, do we have somebody to raid? That's a rerun.
That sounds like a HR question.
Baker Cam is only 1 hour into their session.
That is correct. I do actually have them open already. They are one of the only 2 that my channel has. However, do we have anybody else? Nothing against the Baker Cam, but I want to diversify a little bit, if possible.
There's a group called the Lost Archives. They're 1 hour and 40 minutes in. I like their name.
Yeah. Good name.
Yep, not a rerun. Let's give them a go. Yep, that looks right.
Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. Apologies to anybody who heard the fireworks coming through
My
My
microphone,
fireworks?
because yeah. Yeah, no, we've got one of our neighbors is setting off fireworks at the moment.
A
Doesn't
few different ones in different
okay.
directions, actually. It's the whole Lunar Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes,
For
thank
everybody
you.
watching, Happy New Year. 新年快乐.
Happy Year of the Horse.
Very, very important though. First, next week, obviously, we will have this, but also Flash of Darkness starts next week. Yes. Mahez is just like, oh yeah, we should probably announce that. Yes. That's next week. So that will be starting. So next week it'll start. What's the time now? So 20 to 10. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So we'll be starting in like 5 hours from now, but next week. So yes, thank you all for watching. We appreciate it, and we will see you all next time. Bye bye.
Ciao.